what do you think about your organization and in New Russia? So what is there, and what are your, let's say, relationship to academy and to American society? How you build this in your very big region, actually?
Russian Organization for Quality is a relatively young organization. We were set up 2002. But I can proudly say that from that period we moved forward, and now we have about 4,000 plus members. We have individual membership in Russia for this type of organizations. I would say that we are trying to serve the needs of Russian quality society by doing very many different things. Don't want to just repeat what my colleagues said, but we also do certification, we do consultancy, we do excellence. Russian Organization for Quality is a member of EFQM, Russian partner for EFQM. Russian Organization for Quality is a partner, Russian partner for CAF. CAF is European Institute for Public Administration in Netherlands. We are the member of Asian Organization for Quality because Russia is both Asia and Europe.
Like Israel.
Yes, yes. So I invite you to Asian Organization for Quality as well. It's a new organization.
Okay.
And I would say that we provide a lot of training. We provide excellence models, and Zygmunt, the fact that the Russian delegation is one of the biggest coming from outside to your national conference is also a fact that our organization work hard to bring people down to those events which we are interested in.
Okay.
That will be my answer.
Okay, good. Now, maybe another crazy question. Greg, you are living in Finland now. So why? Why Finland?
Moja žena eto Ruska, and we live in Finland because she lives in Finland. So for those who don't understand Russian, my wife is Russian. She moved to Finland after Perestroika in 1991, and that's why I live in Finland, because I want to be with my wife.
Oh, thank you. My question was not so personal. Finland. If you are living there, Finland also there has a lot of very known organizations. We are using. We're not using now, but everyone is, using not only Motorola. I'm sorry for that today, but Nokia and so on. So what can you say about the quality in this country?
Finland has a long tradition of what I would call quality, very similar in form to what happens in Japan. In Finland, quality comes through the design function. Finnish design, I think, is perhaps no better stated than in the words of Alvar Aalto, their famous architect, who looks at the combination of form and function. And Aalto would look at a design and he would say, it's ready, but now I have to remove one line, because I know I put too much in. This is the symbol of 5S. It's the symbol of waste management or waste reduction, only taking it into the idea of architecture. When we take a look inside Finnish companies, Nokia mobile phones, for instance, when they were designing their cellular phone, the first design principle was it's going to be held in a hand. And as a result, all of the lines had to be comfortable to be held in a hand. It's going to be moved to a face, so the lines have to feel comfortable against your face. And humanized technology is a part of that. So quality became a natural part of many things in Finnish companies. The true reason I went to Finland originally was I was the coach for quality at Nokia mobile phones from 1993 to 1999. In that period of time, the company grew 86% compound annual growth a year, as a result of its quality emphasis. It won the European National Quality Award. You know how it wrote the application? 3 people went and read, what do we do and how does it fit the application? And then they gave it to a team and said, put it in your own words. And it scored 840 points on the EFQM prize, the highest score ever, and it won on the first application. But there was nothing special done to get the award. It was documenting what people had already chosen to do because it came out of their natural work processes. So when I look in Finland, what do I see? I see we have one company that has an excellent example, but they made another decision. It was an economic decision. And the economic decision Nokia made was it would grow the Finnish economy. Because at the time of perestroika, when I first came in, unemployment was 22%. The Russian trading partner went away as the Russian economy fell down. And part of what the decision was, in order to create a strong Finnish economy, we will buy from Finnish companies. And those companies were not prepared. So we had to take quality to the supply chain in a very active way. And so out of one company that grew very successfully, the whole economy grew up. At one point in time, Nokia was almost 70% of the gross domestic product of Finland. It's no longer that. But now these other companies are moving into other areas and other technologies. And I think that this is a lesson for countries even the size of Israel, where we see one country, one company can make a difference because they have made a strategic choice for how they're going to do business and to take it forward. So if there is somebody who's got a hot new idea here in Israel, I'd suggest use quality and build your economic structure of your nation in a conscious way so that you can bring the whole organization together.
Okay, thank you. Thank you very much. Mike, you will speak today about Six Sigma and financial organizations. Left any financial organization in the United States still? There's a joke that son asking father, tell me this crisis will touch us. Father say, no. This crisis will touch very, very rich people. Us, it will kill. So the question is, all Six Sigma with this movement in quality in financial, how it goes together? What do you think? You will speak about that maybe later in your session, but...
I could share a few thoughts right now, but make sure that I understand your question or questions. How is the quality movement impacted by the current financial crisis? There's 2 points that I want to make. First off, what you're seeing is a consolidation within the American financial community, not unlike what Japan went through about 10 years ago. And what you're finding is those companies that are the acquirers are the ones that have had very strong programs. I know very well the program down at Bank of America in Charlotte, and they have had one of the leading Six Sigma and Lean programs throughout the financial services community. And they have had the efficiency in their processes to absorb the strain on their finances, and they're the ones who are acquiring those companies who are not as efficient. I think that's one of the first most important points. A gap that I see looking in from a quality perspective, and as you said, I'll go into some things more detail later. In a manufacturing plant, quality is a partner with the regulatory requirements. In a financial services company, the people that typically run the regulatory or the SOX are so far removed from the quality improvement people that they don't even want to talk to each other. Now, how would that work in your manufacturing plant if your regulatory requirement would not talk with your quality requirement? So you can see what happened in that that quality was not really even a factor within the current meltdown.
Okay, thank you. Maybe you, Greg, want to say something in that?
Yeah, I'll just amplify on that. I think that much of the financial crisis was because of the absence of quality, as